Hello everyone. In the previous video, we learned about finding the square root of a number using prime factorization number. Okay, let's take a very quick example to understand it. So let us take 484. So how to do the prime factorization? We have to take the factors of 484. First, we'll start with 2. So 2 2s are 4, 2 8 is 2 4s are 8, and 2 2s are 4. Again 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. We know that 11 is a factor of, 121 is a factor of 11 times 1. So 11 times 11, 1. So what did we do? We wrote it as this 2 times 2 times 11 times 11, right? We made a pair for the first one and the second one, right? So we ended up taking out only one number out and this also one number out. So that came out as 22. Right? This is how we did the prime factorization. Now we are using the same prime factorization to find special type of question, answers for special type of question. So if you look at the question, it says find the smallest whole number by which the following number should be multiplied to get a perfect square number. So the questions which are given are not a perfect square, but we have to make them a perfect square. Okay, so for that, what we are going to do? Okay, so first thing that we'll be doing is we're going to find the prime factors of 90, and then we'll figure out which number should be further multiplied so that it becomes a perfect square. So 90, this is a 0 at the end, so we'll start with 2. So 2's are, it'll be 4 times 8, so remaining 1, 1 0, 10, so 5, right? This is a 45, so 3's are, so it'll be 15 3's are 45, again 3's are, okay, so 5's are 5 and 1. So now if you see here, 3 is 2 times, but 2 and 5, they are appearing only once. So perfect square means each factor should be in doubles, means they should be in pairs. They should be 2 times in the whole thing. Okay, so let's write down the factors of 90. So the factors of 90 we get is 2, 3, 3, 5. So now this is the only one which is in pair. So I need to make a pair of 2 and 5. So 2 and 5 means we have to multiply two numbers, which is 2 and 5, to make it a perfect square. That means 2 multiplied by 5 is equals to 10 is the smallest number that I should multiply to get the perfect square. So let's multiply it. So if I'm multiplying 10 to the question, means it will become what? Yes, so it will become 90 times 10 means 900, right? So therefore, the square root of 900 is what we have to find at the end. So square root of 900 will be equals to, already we have these factors. So we'll be putting that 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, and these factors also, which is the new two numbers, that is 2 and 5, which we are going to multiply. Now I have 3 also in doubles, 2 also in doubles, and 5 also in doubles, means I have a pair of 2, 3 and 5. So what is the rule for square root? We should have a pair of the numbers which are appearing inside the square roots. So let's write the pairs: 2, 3, 5, 5. So now we have the pairs. So 1, 2, 3. So which is equals to what? 2 times 3 times 5, which is equals to, yes, 30. So which is the smallest number that we have multiplied here to make it a perfect square? It is 10, right? Let's do the next question. Again, first thing is we'll find the prime factorization of the given question, and then we'll figure out which number should be multiplied to make it a perfect square. So first let's find the prime factorization of 1008. Again, we'll start with 2. So it will be 10082. So 10. Why we have to start with 10? Because 1 will not go. So 10. So 10 is 2 5s are 10. Now the 0 will not go. Then 4. Again 2. So 2 2s are 4. Remaining 1. 1 0 10. And then it has 2. Again 2. So it's a 1 2 6. Then 2. It's a 63, right? Then 7, because we directly know it is a 9. So 3, 3, 3 and 1. Let's count how many 2's we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So indirectly I need to have even number of the factor. So 2 is even number. So it's in pairs. 3 is also in even numbers because 1, 2. So only 7 is in odd number. I mean, it is appearing odd number of times. Let's put them in a factors as pairs. Okay, so first let me write those numbers which are in pairs. Okay, so 2 is 4 times, 3 is 2 times, and I have a 7. So I have this in pair, I have this in pair, and I have this also in pair, but the 7 is also is the one which is singled out. So which number I should multiply here? Yes, multiply 7 to make it a perfect square, right? First, let's multiply on to the left to understand which number it is. So it will be 1008 multiplied by 7. So the perfect square that we'll get is 1056. Okay. So let's find the factors. So that will be equals to, already we found the factors from prime factorization for 1008, which is 2 times 2, then 2 times 2, then 3 times 3, and then 7 was already there. So one extra 7 we have inserted. Okay, to make it a perfect square. So now let's make the pairs. Okay, now let's take the pairs. Now let's take the factors out from the pairs. So it's 2, 2, 3, 7, which is 4 multiplied by 21, which is equals to 84. Hope I'm clear. Okay, let's take two more. So again, we'll take the factors, prime factors of 2028, right? Let's start. 2s are 1014. Again 2s are 5. Then this 1 will not go. So 0, because I need to take 14. I can't directly do the 14. So 1 will not go. So 0. And then 7. Then let's say 3. 1s are. So 2 remains 2, 0, 20. So 6 are, right, which is 18. So 2 remains, so 9. Okay, so 169 is 13 times 13. So again, if you can see, 2 is in pairs, 13 is also in pair, but 33 is not in a pair because it's single number. So let's write down the factors first. So the factors that I'm getting here is in pairs. If I say it's 2 into 2 is in pair, 13 into 13 is also in pair, but 3 is singled out. Can you see it? Right? So what we have to do, we have to multiply by 3 to make it a perfect square. So the smallest possible number which we are multiplying is multiply by 3 to make it a perfect square, right? So let's do the multiplication to the given question. So 2028 has to be multiplied by 3. So the question becomes what? It will be a 4606. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah. Okay, so let's write down the factors. 1 minute. This won't be a 6, this will be 8. Yeah, my mistake. 24. Yeah, 6084. So let's write down the factors. So it will be 2 was a pair, 13 was also a pair, right? And I have multiplied an extra 3. So the pairs are 2, 13, and 3. So this will become a 2 times 13 times 3, which I can say as 16 times 13, which is a 78. Okay. Hope this is clear. So let's take next question. 1000. It's a very simple one. We can, if you don't want to find the prime factorization, it's completely fine. We can do it directly. We know that 1000 means it's multiplied to itself how many times? 3 times. So directly I have my pairs, right? Which is 10 times 10. So one extra 10 is remaining. So we'll say multiply by 10 to make it a perfect square. Right? So if I multiply 10, what will happen? It becomes the 1000 multiplied by 10 will become a 10,000. Right? The factors will be 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10, and then one extra 10 which we have multiplied. So we have these pairs. From these pairs I'll be taking 10 out. So this will be a 10 multiplied by 10, that is 100. This was easy, so we did it, but don't do it for every other question because they have already told to find it by prime factorization. Factors of 1000 is very easy, so we just did it. Now this here we'll be finding the prime factorization for each case. Okay, so let's do that. So 1458. Okay, so we'll again start with 2 because the last digit is 8, so 2s are. The 1 will not go, so combine 14, 7, 2, 9. Okay, then 3s are. So it's 2 times, 4 times, 3. Then again 3. 2 is not going to go, so 24. So 8, 1. Then 3, 27. Then 3, 9. Then 3. 3s are, 3s are, and 1. Let's count the number of 3s that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's even number of times, but 2 is the one which is odd number of times. So let's write it down, the factors. Okay. So I'll be writing 2 multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those many zeros I have, right? So if I make pairs, I have 3, 1 pair, second pair, third pair. So which is odd one here? Yes, 2. So we'll multiply by 2 to make it a perfect square. So let's multiply in the question, which is 1458 multiplied by 2. So I'll get 6, 1, 8, 2. Sorry, a mistake. It will be a 2916. Yeah. So let's write the factors. So I already had 6 3s, right? So we inserted extra 2. So 2 multiplied by 2, and then 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3, sorry, and 3 multiplied by 3. Okay, so let's make the pairs. First, second, third, and fourth. So 2, then 3, 3, and 3, right? So that will be equals to how much? 2 times 27, because 3 cube is 27. So that will be equals to 54. Okay. Hope this is clear. Now the next, again we'll find the factors. Now clearly the last digit for this one is 5. So I'll start with 5, the prime factorization. Okay. So 1875, I'll start with 5. So this will be a 3 times 37. So 7s are 35 and 5. Then again 5. 7s are 35, 25, 5. Then again 5s are, it's a 2, no, sorry, 1, 5, 15. 5s are 3, 3, 1. Clearly we can make out that 3 is the one which is single, which is appearing only once. So we have to multiply by 3. So let us write down. We have 5 how many times? 4 times. But 3 is only one time. Correct? So which is the number we are going to multiply here? Yes, 3. So we'll say multiply by 3 to make it a perfect square. Right? So it will, let's write, multiply it on the left side. Sorry, 875. Multiplied by 3, which will be 15, 2, 6, 6. Sorry, a mistake, 5625. Yeah. Now we'll just write the factors. So this will become what? Yes, it will be a 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. A 3 was already there. We have inserted one more 3. So let's make the factors. So this will be a 5 times 5 times 3, which is 5 times 15, which is a 75. Okay. Hope this is clear. So how are we doing it? We are finding the prime factorization. Whichever factor is in odd number of times, which is appearing in odd number of times, we double it by multiplying that particular number. So this is how we make it a perfect square. These are the questions for your practice. Hope this is clear. Thank you.